Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is. They ring the bell, and here we go. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Ooh, he ate that right hand. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating, this can be hellfire on earth.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Both men step back for just a moment.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Hook misses. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Got him with a left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Back and forth they go. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
What's the referee thinking right now? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Here was the defense. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. Counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in?
One, two, three, four, five.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
An uppercut does not score. One punch could change everything in this battle. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You can get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Nice stop, but that won't score. You couldn't write a script. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bowe, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
These punches coming from every angle. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin, a pickpocket him.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just misses with that uppercut. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
It's all offense all the time. Defense is not an option for these two. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
time they drop their guard, they get caught. Oh, what a punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.